This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
You know, so we feel better later. What about you?
You know, where is the UEFA Champions League night? At the Park the Princess. Oh, Park the Princess. Now, over the headline of the All Confidential, I see a group of stars that is far from being a team. And all the Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar picture to anymore. Real Madrid in Soccer Kurum with the inclusion of Karim Benzema in that Champions League game. Kitwe be on Manchester City versus probably Sporting Lisbon. I think it's City has always a lack of the draw, and I think it's a better associate. And message I general will be the buy say Oti Raf Ragnica. Or say okay players here who now GD pass Manchester United some baby dia fourth. And Asimbi Awakam in Nyadrin say Harry Maguire or Bob back trace with the English national team back forward. I feel now we should have been the time of being abon, you know, many opening and Nyadrin until you go back on a general measure. And I'm a Quabar, Engineer Yabeko Honafi, Yako storage no more and 10. All right. I was saying, okay. I've considered a baby. Okay. All right. Okay. And Andy, you know, you know, a Champions League night. Yeah. Oh, Park the Princess, and it is the White Angels Real Madrid versus the Le Parisiens Paris Saint-Germain and the Diboom. So we'll come out with Bubu na some so far the Champions League near concern. Now, Pessoa Kasawa and General Alberto to answer BBB. They are the masters of the competition. They are the chief of the cathedrals. They are the best and the cream de la cream of the competition. I am born in there and in Reno. Omunim Pibia when it comes to this particular championship. Now, the good news for them, they say, Omu coach a competition, so all coaches are Majidona. Ono Sasaka will be with Bob Paisley and Zinedine Zidane. That is Carlo Ancelotti. I think he's underrated, but one coach, you know. Wa coach here born modern so far as football is concerned or no and they say the Real Madrid denim Edoma Baby PM in the Champions League. So for Madrid team now another good news and they say Karim Benzema is back because only one player in attack or maybe be a function around him and the level of experience at this stage is so crucial and very important. Imagine this Madrid team without Karim Benzema against Presnel Kimpembe and then Marcos Marquinhos Correa. Now, so we Madrid the team now in the Champions League this season. Do you know any chance on more the bonus so ania and to watch games no more boy Omulusu Bakope and no Eofie against FC Sheriff. In away games, so she game no boy na. Do you know almost 9 goals in away. Overall, they scored 14 goals. And I'm considering me and Sampe. But in away games, I'm going no man to me and consider one goal. And what I say, model performance in away no, I dear say so any ye. It is all no more ball home ground that you need to be very careful because they are yet to even consider goal. Ah, I'm me I 9 goals. Now, who shall be no more kakusi akana? The last time I'm call on Uncle Yan Farm Momo. But the Madrid team as a whole, oh check on my last 4 games on my bar. Goals name man for Momo against Bilbao, against Villarreal, against Elche, against Granada. You know, goals na Nkasaba. But in all these games, apart from 1 or 2, na Karim Benzema and you're fit for this particular encounter. And then, or you're the main man and is going to be the big boy in the side of Madrid anymore. So we Pierre Jenson, Medicaka, say confidential for number, say an overpaid players, but omoye stars are omoye far from the team. In their wage bill, they have 692 million euros. And omutia edema all the players or more. That is about 30% of teams no more so far as the League One is concerned. It is Leonardo and then Asala Kalafi and then Mauricio Pochettino say Biancasa or PH Bobukuni. Some performance in the Champions League, they've not been convincing. We said only second to Manchester City, and the Manchester City almost missed Shomo at home 2-0. But she came some against Leipzig. Almost struggled to beat Leipzig 3 goals to 2 at home. And almost a club reached by 4 goals to 1. It is also home games now. You know how much we are winning now. But games on my bono, the only game on my consider no a game I friend Manchester City against Leipzig omo consider me against Club Brugge omo consider bako and not just a PSG at home a very likely say ne Madrid be go e de tia omo. So from Mauricio Pochettino nso a ono so ba ha no Genoa o checking a record against Real Madrid. The last time when Tottenham was special no so omo at home and a couple draw at the Bernabeu. But this at Espanyol, now the performance 7 games against Real Madrid on Timia Unibakokra. But this is a Champions League. So we share 2 teams now. Individuals will be will be so okay so body no obi ha because obi a body saying. PSG for now assemble a stars at the side. But you will say players no mu park so a performance say you individuals no sa na Citiana. Mauricio Pochettino atimi anya the right balance. Players no omo game no omo ten system na say. And I said the 4-4-2 without possession na ne or the room. Madrid team na ho de no emfimfi so person o chi omo a. This was stop with the midfield play and how Toni Kroos ever spray passes in midfield. Yenim say Karim Benzema obe drop with Vinicius Junior will be the secret weapon on the left. 2 teams are omo no be a chese Genoa omo be hit on the counter break. Nti wa mfimfi no ubedi ball na chi bebrebe no omo the men at the heart of the team omo betimi aswitch play omo betimi a link play and they work careers in Toni Kroos and Leandro Paredes for both sides. But Madrid midfield no how many teams need to neutralize omo in games? Who neutralize omo? No sabe neutralize Vinicius, no sabe neutralize Karim Benzema. But let's not forget, you have Kylian Mbappe as there. The pace now they beba on the left side of the attack or Dani Carvajal, Real Madrid bebre. Se Messi enyane there 26 goals scored against Real Madrid. Obe Peso obe Sanchez because you playing against Adam Militao and then David Alaba. Madrid defense and so to say the retina. I quite them into goals to the almost consider me. But in the Champions League, they've just been okay in away games. Now on the left side, no more fella Mendy. A very consistent player. Onya all the applause Albania from the left back. But obi our follow Madrid team ni bia be catch us say. Abranche ne ba be nkuma fa so no. Vinicius ekwa or a player won a chia. Otime prepare kwam woye ema hole ema meda. Unlike Paris Saint-Germain, omo benya Ashraf Hakimi, omo benya Nuno Mendes omo kwa like na Messi ne name anasa Kylian Mbappe no, anasa Fabian Angel Di Maria no. Omo find it very difficult so omo betia ball mechi abeti asa akwa ne dia mom. Nti ya na adwuma nyina akwa akugina Marquinhos. Ya na adwuma nyina akwa akugina Marco Verratti and then Danilo Pereira so ewo mfimfie ho. Eno ne adwuma Genoa obi ehwe. Carlo Ancelotti will experience when it comes to this particular competition. Mauricio Pochettino new coach awakere say what's your agility when it comes to the Champions League. But again, the game plan for both coaches and the better how game they be siako. These are games that you expect to be decided by individuals and the top stars at both ends. Name my best starting from bench, hoping say in the last 30 minutes or Beba, not to that creative spark and Abba. It's Messi going to lead the line. Di Maria above from the left, now Messi above from the right, and only the Obi. But you know, it is a battler. Obi say, midfield, no, PSG best city. No one decided to hit them on the break. And I said, Real Madrid best city. No one decided to hit them on the break. And I tell you, it is going to be about there. Now, my mom there. Obi no control. Obi no control. Then the game will be defined by a fine margin. And in fine margins, that is where you can trust Real Madrid. But you know, PSG phone him say, Omunya a win at the Bernabeu in recent times. Spanish teams now have and the last 2 omo boy omo timi do away with the Spanish teams no at least a semi-final berth. That is where they are looking at. If you want to win the Champions League, the masters are available to that. Also with Michel, a lot will depend on the coaches on more lines. So, but one thing I am sure, then say you know, PSG will score, Real Madrid will score, but whoever wins will be, I think, say it will be very, very difficult. But at the Parc des Princes, you know, I'm going in for a 3-2 win for Paris Saint-Germain.
I think that's what line we read.
Games that you expect because in defense na look shaky.
Yeah.
Goals, baby. Yes, a game that have 2 teams that have a very potent attack and individuals in attack. Into what do you expect? You expect say players individualism in the you expect certain players to conjure magic. You expect certain players so be steal headlines then you no be steal headlines na dia. You know name on beating dia steal headlines no. Goals. with Karim Benzema, with Messi, Mbappe, with Vinicius Junior. Until you expect these players, and they are not playing against watertight defenses. Personnel Kimpembe for me is the weakest link in the PSG setup. Ofa Militao for me is the weakest link within the Real Madrid setup. And you know, these are the spaces that you expect the two teams to exploit.
Okay.
It's a game of goals. Meaning, say Carlo Ancelotti will just try to conserve, but you know, with the quality available for both sides, I think so goes to be bad games.
In to do no one ever has a game, Madrid PSG, big game. But Sporting CP in Manchester City, so Kakrabe or Pakimbe.
Ominabeko Park the Princess.
Or Pakibe, PSG.
Ominabeko. Obia Manu for no
match.
match.
Man City supporters.
Sir Franco Mokrabeko more match, but Ominabeko. Stars who are park, so I was by
come back with us and you remind me nobody. No. But I went to France, as we are no. Okay, all right.
All rules lead to
Paris. Brighton game, no.
I didn't remember Karim Benzema before that big game in your back as a Enche and in future. I expected Kylian Mbappe. On not friend national team for a very long time, but it was Enche Wabekano Madrid. Then I remember I cast him way before big games.
One, he want to win the psychological battle on the field because players be Okasa assembly to almost the moment or trust in the bebano, the Jabi Gunus Wama game the bedding. Secondly, he just been a realist. Dumedia Akoswa, and you know, when say these whites are so professionals. Into omuye niema BBC a but enkomo akokoso at camp enkomo akoso PSG dressing room enkomo akoso anasa ekele finim and baby ejira sese se Kylian Mbappe renew the contract na you know what do you expect e dey na ma Kylian Mbappe atna sa from September be sine a obi expect say obe renew the contract no renew last 2 weeks and Mbappe nua eco post 2 Mbappe Peter Instagram and Mbappe share Real Madrid GT and you know what do you expect Karim Benzema himself they are Mbappe beba Real Madrid unless the unthinkable happens. When him saw beba and again you know person pile pressure go Mbappe to Ghana because Mbappe nsunya ni there there will be fireworks on defense one. Inti no na bema you know sa na mana koso no be anim da say Luis Figo no ni Florentino Perez and Real Madrid has signed contract agreement see. I'm out to that. But the moment that Florentino Perez winning elections no you know later never out. It is an game later. They are so professionals and on here underhand dealings are only very much away.
Sergio, apart from the Andy Kerm, Karim Benzema, Nadam power French national team, Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
Ni close friend. Eba say Mbappe, ye be kwanya to say Karim Benzema. Ebe ba be body ama French national team no. Nipa o post first, Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
And tokwana no ni Olivier Giroud de kono na ye Benzema tokwana no. On se Benzema ne Olivier Giroud nyinya nsensem e du bebum ko bisa Benzema no so ade na ade Ferrari e betuto abobo ya ho so but clearly during the tournament and tokwana na Kylian Mbappe ni Olivier Giroud kono na ye Benzema ntokwa they are so close and Mbappe who say we ni and godfather and I am thinking say Benzema can't be no influence in the neighbor. But on this particular occasion, all because answer me there. Many of the dreams a kind of psychological warfare now, just to throw some there. But I think, as a professional as Mbappe is, we are necessary. I bet Real Madrid for
all right.
Neo Kitano.
Yanko second game no so. When you close there, Tom Kruger ni Oti.
Debbie.
Enusa.
Tom Kruger no ti de ni de e telepathy we born ani kura we ti ase so
Tom minim so monitor program no akra
we
the Krugers
we are we ni ma say ofa ko no bom akra we ni ma de ko mo Tom was Tom Kruger no don't
say ya ofa kwa me story ni timi to say
go through each biama no
okay ofa close when no Tom ni Oti okay Tom Kruger. Good morning. We are Ubia.
Overcome.
Who's that story? No?
You know what can happen.
Let me have in Canada. Who's
Okay.
As a man say my
overcome story. In Canada.
Me say dem.
Because what is Man City.
Me say mo baako. You know mo baako ho. Se ban go see my camera is in there natural. na me catch imagine if we na cast me catch you know we dem am fencho man san ma sporting CP 30 seconds almost say my fit and bi na ekọ adwuma to do kwa ho na TD bi asay na ja omo frɛ no buy to buy out das ya kwa na hu say adwuma no ntimi nye no so 13 span no mo yima o da ho na obi za to 14 no mo yama no obi say 15 no mo yama afi o san ya no obi za to 16 span no mo yama still adwuma ayede o das ya no obi so 16 and half span
Obse video
wala. O sare ko baba.
Oba ko yegane.
Ese ga almost saw the knife free card as no more chino. Free card as.
You know, I don't think that there's much to talk about in the Sporting CP Manchester City game. Manchester City almost very lucky when it comes to say a draw in the Champions League. They are only going to manage that game, hoping say Omoba Itihada on Beba Benya very good results. And so all him say unim team with Sporting CP a team Omone Oba they don't defend because of the level of how Oma build or Oma academy no almost standard how almost ya build no. They love the free flowing football with fluidity. And that is what Pep Guardiola epe or call with all his quality with all their players are. You know, I don't think say we game at Manchester City Bebre. Okay. They are only going to manage that particular game and probably get them full results what he had next week. Okay. Manchester United coach na sema o kana jino am sema na adwen. Obi di ba se Josi na enka e players we no ko ka che mpanimfo se baby o mo edi afu ya o mo nye top 4 na kwa na o mo mpra nka mpanimfo ne supporters and tiase. But where I disagree with opinion as mo kafa hari ma wire ho o say my why I bought 3 backs in the national team. It is said you almost see expose no in the 4-back system. On you're familiar with the 4-back. Until you need time and some what you develop in the flat 4. And you're not correct. Maguire was bought 4-back at Leicester City. He played in the 4-back system with Ben Chilwell on the left, Ricardo Pereira on the right, and Ope John Evans. Into 4-back and all. 132 appearance for Manchester City. No, both for back, do watch 3-back
for Leicester City.
No, even they make up about Manchester United. 132 appearance for Manchester United. Say Franco ni be ya ebeji atum. Say Manchester United o ma bo 4-back do e che 3-back. Nti ene se niema nkoyi mfa ma hare ma waya. You can't convince in Central for say a 3-back no about how many games for English national team? 41 games spent wabo for the 3 Lions. So how do you compare the 41 games to 132 games that Harry Maguire abo? Let's take it for example, say 32 games in a cry and 3-back. You know 100 games in a 4-back. The player is not on form. He is the weakest link in the United defense. Wow. Team ni on the corner down in hopa. And once your own games now is an evident. Obia attacking from the central defensive player. It is Harry Maguire. It is either you bench him or United will continue to crawl. They will continue to creep. No matter where we are, and this idea, Harry Maguire, he's a very good player, but you know, sa performance with you. Coach now okay. Problem. Say Cristiano Ronaldo across 6 games without a goal. Bruno Fernandes about 5 games without a goal. What about 3 games? Now, what's your first half? Now, second half, your babetia. It's just a tactically problem. But for me, the backline there, Harry Maguire is the main suspect. And is the weakest link also to stop the holes now creating United.